Hey, how you doing? Hope that you're finding time to practice your guitar while we're all sheltering in place. Maybe you're getting a little more confident in your chords and you're changing between chords, or maybe gaining a little more confidence in your strumming. It all comes through practice and practicing the right things. Well, what I'm doing during this time is I have always wanted to learn how to finger pick. And so I've started down that road, and it's a long road, just like any part of the guitar thing. I'm not very good at it yet, but I've learned a little simple pattern here that maybe you could use. Um, I'm going to give you a lesson on the basics of the pattern, and then I actually used it to record a song that I'm doing. I'm doing a series for my church that's called Songbook Selections, and I'm taking an old hymnal that I used at the church when I was a little boy called the Melodies of Praise Hymnal, and I'm just every day I'm putting out a new song from that hymnal. Now, what that's doing for me, of course, these are songs that I remember singing for years growing up, and they're really pretty simple songs. Most of them are 3 to 4 chord songs, but it's helping me since I don't have chord charts for them to hear the chords. And now that I know what chords are in the keys of G and C and D and E, that I can pretty well sound out these songs. And so it's helping my learning new songs quite a bit by doing a new one every day. I'm up to I've got 14 of them recorded right now. I've put 9 of them out. If you want to hear one of them, they're on my Facebook page. Facebook, they're on my YouTube channel, and the channel just called Randy Whitlow. But there is a playlist called Songbook Selections. If you want to see those, they're a little devotional thing. It's not just a song, not just a playthrough. It's just a little thought that I have about each song. And they're 5 to 6 minutes long. So if you just want to, you could go there and take a look at them. They're also on Vimeo. The church where I used to pastor has asked to use them, and they like to use Vimeo. So I'm sharing them both to YouTube and to Vimeo. Both channels are called Randy Whitlow, so you can find them pretty easily just if you want to. But okay, so here's what I've learned so far about finger picking. And we're going to learn right now what is called resting position. Resting position. This is where your hand just goes to begin to finger pick. And we start by holding our hand. Let me try to lift it up here. See if I can get this mic out of the way a little bit, one way or the other. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. And our hand is going to kind of lay with our thumb parallel to the strings like this, and then our hand at its natural angle from there. So if you'll just rest your thumb on the top of the 6th string, right up here, we're going to use our thumb, and we're going to use these 3 fingers. We're not going to use the pinky. I'll show you what we can do with the pinky here in a minute. But so we're going to rest our thumb here on the 6th string, and then our index finger will sit here just under the 3rd string, our ring finger under the 2nd string, and our ring finger under the 1st string. And with our fingers positioned like that, where we can thump that one down and then pluck up on these 3 strings. And so what we're going to use this thumb for is to play our bass note. If we're playing a G chord, it would play the 6th string. If we're playing a C chord, it would play the 5th string. If we're playing a D chord, it would play the 4th string. And so that's what it's going to be used for, is play those 3 strings one at a time, and then whatever happens on these 3 strings will be taken care of you by the index finger or the middle finger or the ring finger. So without even making a chord, try this for a minute. And do that as long as it takes to get smooth at it, because it's a new motion for you, one that you haven't tried yet, and so it'll take some getting used to. Don't decide today that you can't do this, because you can. You just got to get your fingers familiar. You got to get some muscle memory built in there. Sorry about that. My wife will get that. Okay. All right. So once you've gotten comfortable with that, maybe you can go a little faster with it. Just progress at your own pace. There is no right pace. There's only your pace. So just take all the time that it needs to where then, eventually you can. And that's the basis for a lot of finger picking, as I understand it. Okay, if you get comfortable with that, then I'm going to show you a little pattern. And then in the next video, I'll show you a song that we can play with that pattern. And what we're going to do, it's going to be a pattern for 4/4 time, like most of our songs are. And we're going to go hit the 1, and then with our index finger, 2, and then on the 3, we're going to pluck the 1st and 2nd string together. And then for 4, we come back with our index finger and get that 3rd string. So it's. And that's liable to take you quite a while to get confident doing that. But what that does is it makes it sound. So that'll give you something to work on, something to chew on here for a while. And that's just it's a basic finger picking style. I mean, this one, that is a pattern as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you can do a, when I was, let's see, no, take that back. All right, but that is a valid pattern. But the one we're going to learn a song for here in the next few days is a. All right. So give that some work. And if you got any questions or problems, email me or contact me on the Facebook page, and I'll see what I can do for you. But that'll give you something to work on while you're sheltering in place. And until we can get back together, I want to keep giving you new stuff to work on so it doesn't get stale, and even worse, for you to put the guitar under the bed and not play it at all. Man, you can't do that. You're so close to being the player that you want to be. All right. stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you real soon.